Hi everybody, welcome back to a new tech video. My name is River and today I'm going to be showing you what's on my MacBook. As always, if you guys like the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe down below, and let's get started. So I've gotten multiple questions on what kind of computers I have, what I use to edit. My main computer is actually a desktop computer and it's actually a super PC. It's meant for gaming, but I do use it for my editing and all my YouTube videos. Everything is stored on that computer. That's basically my work computer. But when I'm on the run or when I just want to look something up really quick or browse the internet or anything, I actually just use my MacBook Air. Now I have the late 2015 MacBook Air, which is about 3 years old. I'm not too sure what's going on with these MacBook Airs. I'm not sure if Apple's discontinuing them. It's been about 3 years since they've released one, but honestly, all of the newer MacBooks are MacBook Airs, so I'm guessing that these are going to be discontinued very soon. The reason why I chose the MacBook Air was because at the time it was the thinnest MacBook. It was cheap, it was nice, and I actually love using it every single day that I use it. The model I have is the 13-inch MacBook. I actually really love the 13-inch model. It's like the perfect size. It fits perfect in my backpack and it's super thin like I was saying before. This thing is so easy to carry around. It has a Thunderbolt, regular USB, an SD card reader. We have the MagSafe charger, another USB, and headphone jack. And honestly, that's like all I care for in a computer. I don't need a disk drive. Nobody uses disks anymore anyways. So when we first open up our MacBook, you will notice I have a completely very neat screen on my MacBook. I like to keep everything neat and organized. On this one, I don't actually have as much stuff as my desktop computer, but my desktop is a little bit more messy than this guy. At the bottom, I have the Finder, which is everybody's normal MacBook. They all have a Finder. Siri, which I do not use. Launchpad. Honestly, I'm not too sure of all the apps that are used on here. I do not use Safari. Unfortunately, I do use Google Chrome because everything is connected through my Google Chrome, my Google Drive, all of that. So I do use Google Chrome on every one of my devices. So if I have something going on in one, I can just pick it up on the other. FaceTime, I use, not so often, but I use it. Pages, don't use. Numbers, I use for monthly budgets. I use it for my paychecks. I use it for if I want to spend money and I'm not too sure how much money I have left over to spend. I will use the Numbers app. I do not use Keynote. I don't know why it's on my dock. iBooks, I actually do use. I actually love a few books that I've been reading. I did actually just finish Justine's book, and I'm reading Joey Graceffa's first book, which is his biography. And then we have the App Store, System Preferences. Photo booth is always fun to do when you're bored if you don't know what behind the scenes looks like. There you guys are. There's my blue wall, there's my white wall, there's my door, and yeah. And Spotify, which I love Spotify. If you don't follow me on Spotify, I'm constantly making new playlists. A link will be in the description of my Spotify user if you guys want to follow me. Hello?
Hey, sorry I didn't get your call. I'm here.
Alright, bye. Gosh darn you, Dad, ruining my videos. Oh yeah, back to everything. QuickTime Player is just there so I can record the interface of my MacBook. And then when we go into our apps, it's the same, pretty much, it's the same. You have Safari, Mail I definitely use, Contacts, kind of. I definitely use calendars, reminders, notes. I don't necessarily use the Maps app because I use my phone. If I need to go anywhere, I use my phone. I don't need to use the map on my MacBook because I don't take my MacBook and use it as a GPS. Messages I do not use. The reason for that is because I don't know why, I just don't like the fact that all of my messages are saved in this cloud, and every device you have, if it's just laying around, if it's doing that, somebody can just pick it up and be like, oh look, there's a message. We have our photos, iMovie, which I only use for vlogs if I vlog on my phone, and I have a ton of vlogs that are about to come out, so I hope you guys are ready for that. iTunes I only use for upgrading my phone. I actually, like I said, use Spotify, so I do not use Apple Music, I do not use iTunes. I like Spotify. I like how Spotify works. I'm just so used to Spotify. I like Spotify. I'm pretty stuck with it right now. We have the preview app, a dictionary, which I didn't even know my MacBook had a dictionary. So that's pretty cool. Calculator and other. Other is a whole different story. I do not touch any of these apps in here. I don't know what they do. I don't care to know what they do. I just leave it. That's all. This app, I don't touch. No touch. Mission Control, I don't think anybody has used Mission Control in years. Dashboard, I don't use Dashboard either. Skype, which I only use to talk to my talent agency for my YouTube. That's all. I don't ever use Skype to talk to anybody. I've had this MacBook for 2.5 years, and I did not even know there's an option on this top right corner. It's a notification thing. I didn't even know it existed. On my notification pull down bar, I don't know what it's called. I have that weather app, I have my first reminders, so it will tell me like what I have. It looks like I have work today. I actually don't have work today, so I need to change that. I have my social. I don't have LinkedIn. I don't know why that's on there. Yeah. We have my calendar, and it just lets me know everything, and events coming up, so like tomorrow's events and all that stuff. And then on notifications, we have nothing because I don't have any friends. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, if you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. If you're looking to buy a MacBook Air, they're actually still really good computers. I've had mine for 2.5 years. I absolutely love it still. I'm very sad that it might be one of those dead MacBooks though that may be discontinued. But as of right now, I still use it. I still love it. I take it with me everywhere. Just a little bit of a heads up, I do post a new tech video every single Thursday. I will see you guys next time. Make sure you guys stay super, and goodbye.